Being a Sagittarius, I think like luck comes easy, right? But at the same time, considering that Taurus is your eighth house, like sometimes it's unpredictable. Like, oh, big money, and then oh, big expenses. Sorry, sixth house. Sorry, Taurus then Gemini, sixth house. Okay, sixth house. So yeah, so expenses, right? That's the sixth house. So I shared a little secret in this video all the way to the end, because the first part is a reading on how you can improve cash flow. This is simple, it's quick. It's like, you don't have to do a lot of rituals with this one. So you can check it out. So stay for the reading and then stay all the way to the end for more money to come to you. Well, of course, in any relationship, there are some pros and cons. There are things that we need to consider, and there are some stuff that sometimes they can't give. And it's okay. It's okay. Because you're generous, right, Sag? But sometimes that scale right there, that can be tipped off way, way too much. It's okay, Sal. Okay, you're a natural giver. And you always find people using you for that. But with the Justice card, it may be the times, Sag, where you prioritize also yourself, your happiness. Sag are known to be the happy-go-lucky, easy, right? They say the people who jokes a lot, sometimes they do have certain emotions and feelings that they're using that to wrap around them so that it doesn't show anymore. With the Justice card, things hasn't been really equal in the relationship. But will you be honest enough to say that? Are you going to tell them that it's not fair right now? What they're doing, how they're treating you, and how they have been, from what I'm seeing, is like you prioritize it, but they don't. Where are you here? Sag, which part of the connection now, when you think about it, really doesn't make sense why I'm still here? Two of Swords. So you can be preventing a heartbreak, a heartache, or breaking up with your person, because the two will go to a Three of Swords. So you're telling yourself here that I really don't want us to separate. You don't want it. But I feel like your person is not listening also to you. They're not considering your side. I feel like they tend to make decisions based on their own things. Like, well, I'm gonna still do this because I want to do it. And yes, I consider you were partners here and there, but I still do my own thing. So they lack that part where they're a partner to you. Is it me or am I crazy, Sal? Because the Fool card, like, that's a red flag right there. That because you tied yourself to this either wolf, right? It looks like a wolf. Okay. You tied yourself to a person where you already know what you're getting, but you took a chance. Knowing a Sag, it's a thrill. It's not a thirst, it's a thrill. So now, from what I'm seeing here, is you are connected to this person and you're allowing them. You're letting things be, you're letting things slide. It's okay. It's okay. That's a normal thing for a Sag. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. You know. Is it though? Is it? Is it? Ask yourself that. I feel like you have to, take a day off for you to observe that. Is it okay? Just so that you can process things. Just so that you can think of things clearly. Princess Swords, but you're good at deflecting, Sag. You're good at just talking, yapping. That way I forget about making other people happy. It's just like, it's like, it's over. I don't want to think about this. Like if it's not fun, I don't want to think about it. If it's not good, I don't want to think about it. That's your kind of like mode right now. If I can avoid as much, thinking about this connection, then That's much better. You want things to progress. And it hasn't been progressing. Wheel of Fortune. Because your person, your Knight of Pentacles, there's a big decision. Can be a move, a relocation, or how the two of you can be together. Wheel of Fortune, sometimes a distance. Your person cannot take that leap of faith to be with you. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's more of like they're letting fate decide. With the Wheel of Fortune, they're asking you like, yeah, we can, but not right now. I mean, don't you think so? We shouldn't right now? You know, because the Knight of Pentacles in the Wheel of Fortune, it's a stall. You know, like they're slowing things down. Because from what I'm seeing here is that, like, Wheel of Fortune's like this should have been discussed prior. Like there could have been a discussion here, but your person refused to have the discussion. Because a monkey is saying, it's like, no, we don't talk about this. Let's not talk about this right now. That's not good. Sag. You got the Fool and the Devil. This is not cool. Why? You're playing with fire. And you know when you play with fire, you get burned. Devil is here. So you're stuck, right? And I feel, with the Fool card over here, there has been some red flags with your person. The Devil lurks. But you just don't want to think about it. Have they been honest? I don't think so, but you want to overlook that. From what I'm seeing here, Sag, with the Three of Swords and the Devil, feels like you're regretting it. It's like, no. I'm not going to believe it. I don't think so. No, it's impossible. They're not going to cheat on me. They're not going to lie to me. I don't think so. That's impossible. It's impossible. That's being, what do you call it, in denial. Okay. So you're telling yourself, like, you know, it can't be. That's not true. I don't think they're going to lie to me. I think they're going to cheat on me. Because you put your person in a pedestal. But it feels like it's already inside your head. The Six of Swords. So now you keep thinking and thinking about that. Okay. So there's something that they've done. Okay. Feels like that was a trigger for you, Sag. It's like, ooh, yeah, that's true. I think they did this, you know. So you keep going back to that same moment. Six of Pentacles over here. You got the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands. Okay. So from what I'm seeing here is that your person, okay, it's not that, usually they're very available to you. Okay, so you may visit them, you may travel. Six of Swords, you travel them. Six of Pentacles is like, there's no here. It's something is different. Something has changed. The way they're treating me, Six of Pentacles, doesn't make sense, right? And your person is easily like, they can dismiss you, Eight of Cups. It's like, oh, you know what? It's like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. It's what your person is right now. You don't feel the same vibe when you guys met. So now you're thinking, of course, like a Sag is very smart. Three of Wands. What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on, Sag? You're ignoring something here, which you know from the very beginning. You know. But you're just ignoring it. Is that better when you don't think about it? When you ignore it, it doesn't exist? Because if you think about it, then it will manifest or something like that. Is that something that you're doing? But it's not something that you're doing. It's something that they're doing to you. You feel it, you know it. This is the breadcrumbs. You feel it, you know it. And you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. So right now, you're basically saying here, Sag, is that's like, what's really going on? Because it feels like they're keeping a secret or they're hiding something from me. Well, let's find out. Let's dig deeper. Link in the description box below for the extended reading. I'll see you there. Welcome to another episode of Consult the Mystic. My name is Sal. Let's go to the question today. How do you attract more wealth? I'm going to take it as wealth because there's a lot of kinds of wealth. But if we are trying to attract good fortune, that's a good question. So if you're trying to attract good fortune in your home, one thing that we have to understand first before we go for what I would suggest is our house has energy. And I've explained it in the previous video where you would need like for example, a certain tool that removes certain negative energy. So given that your house, you've done your cleanse, you've done your protection, we call it the essential home kit because it's a protection. You got the selenite and the tourmaline. Given that, if you already have that, or you've already have your own protection going on in your home, which is good, next is like now you can attract. So first we cleanse, because you can't just trying to attract things right away. No. It comes with cleansing the home. That's one in particular, removing the negative energy, blocking it. Now, going to your question, the northwest part of our house. So you come into your house, right? I would recommend, of course, using the sun as a reference for this, not the magnetic compass, which is your phone, but of course you don't have a sundial. I have a sundial outside here, which I would really see the sun rising from the east. Okay, because that's what I want. That's how I use. I use the sun as a reference. I'm traditional like that, or call me a mystic for that. So now, if you understand where the sun rises, then it's easy for us to find the north. Then we go to the northeast side of the house. This is what you're gonna do. Here in my place, what I have is a fountain. Okay, so this is a fountain. I show it to you guys. Okay, so this is a fountain. Now this is two-part fountain. Okay, meaning there's this one part of the bowl. Okay, and then there's this part of the fountain. Now, this is just one type of the fountain that we have that you can put in the northeast side of your home. When you do this, because it comes with crystal, you can choose. It comes with crystal. This doesn't have right now. I wasn't able to get it from our store, but you install it ideally. Okay, you would install this during Thursday or Sunday before the sun rises. When I say before the sun rises, like 45 minutes. If the sun rises around 5:40, then between 5 o'clock to 5:40 a.m. when you start to put this fountain in the northeast. Now, let the water run, of course, 24/7. So when you put it, okay, so the water is facing your house. Let's just say this is the wall. So you put against the wall and then the water coming through. Okay, this invites wealth towards your home financially. Now we're talking about finances, right? With the wealth part. Wealth also is connected, okay, to enjoying good fortune. Now we have, like, I think we have this one, we have around 10 pieces, I think, of this one, and then we have like 5 more kinds of fountain that comes with the crystal with it. You can choose, so you can start it either a Thursday or a Sunday, but if you can do this on March 6th, that's gonna be good because that's the full moon. So that's one thing I would recommend. March 6th is coming. So right now, the time I'm recording this is the 23rd. I don't know if it's gonna 23rd right now when I'm recording this. I don't know if it's gonna reach to you, but if you order now, of course, then I hope it's gonna 26. Yeah, it's still time. So that one. But I don't. You can also. I don't know if you can do this during the Venus one when it's exalted, but the full moon is good. But the full moon comes every 30 days. Right? We just finished the new moon on the 20th. So the full moon is when you start to manifest. Now, anything new is also good during the new moon, but I work more with the full moon with regards to manifestation. With the new moon, I kind of go inwards for that one. Now, you have to understand also that the northeast side of our home is Kuber, which is money itself. Now, water is associated with cash flow. So water is cash flow. Water is a source of life. Water is a source of nurturing. This is moon, is Chandra basically. Okay? Now, that's how I would work with the fountain over here. Now I'll put everything in the description box below. We don't carry much of this because this one, it eats so much space in our warehouse. So whatever is there, that's it. And again, you can always go back to this and reference to this video when you get yours, so that way you can remember how to install it and how to put it and where to put it. Now, if you're asking me, has it saved me? I mean, meaning bringing fortune. I have it 24/7. I have it 24/7. I can tell you that this one works. So thank you very much to whoever has posted a question, and everyone who has a question to consult with me. You can always put it in the comments below, and I would be more than happy to assist you with anything about Mystic. I'll see you next time.